So here is another old-time way of treating wood, and that is you take 50% diesel and 50% used motor oil. Now, before anyone freaks out about how we're going to ruin the planet, these are both things that need to get used up anyways, and this is for our jig, which is going to be used to make fencing. It's not going to come into contact with the ground. It's not going to come into contact with any animals. It's not going to come into contact with any food sources. We're not going to contaminate the groundwater with this. We're not going to be doing anything. We're simply going to take this 50-50 diesel and used motor oil mixture, and we're going to use it to treat the wood so that these jigs last a little bit longer. Bob is kind of slopping it around there, but we have something down on the ground. And that's a different way of preserving wood the way they used to do it. Clearly, used motor oil and diesel are both things you don't really want to have a bunch of contact with on your skin, and it's not something you want to have around any animals, but it is a possible solution rather than painting on the green goop, which has its own issues. Everything that you use is toxic to a certain extent, and so I like to use old ways of doing things when I can that help use up some of the used motor oil and other materials that I have here in the shop, and that doesn't mean me going and buying other stuff. So it's just a one possible way to help treat and preserve wood using materials on hand and without having to spend more money and add additional chemicals onto the work site.